I declare this meeting open at 7 p.m. Thank you. Wominjeka. This is a word in the Wurundjeri Woi-wurrung language meaning welcome. I am the Mayor, Councillor Bruce Lancashire. I would like to welcome the members of the public who have joined us tonight. The purpose of a council meeting is to conduct the business of council in an orderly and constructive manner. Members of the public are not able to address council. I called for this meeting of council under clause 13 of the Brimbank Governance Rules 2020. The purpose of this meeting is to have new councillor-elect Thomas O'Reilly take the affirmation of office and declare that he will abide by the Brimbank City Council Councillor Code of Conduct. This is the only matter of business to be conducted at this meeting of council. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please follow the direction of council officers and the emergency procedures on the wall near the door. I would like to note that I have given approval for Channel 31 to live stream this meeting. A recording of the meeting will be published on Council's website. Please stand for the acknowledgement of country. On behalf of Brimbank City Council, I respectfully acknowledge and recognise the Wurundjeri and Bunurong peoples as the traditional custodians of this land and pay respect to their elders past, present and future. I ask councillors to remain standing for the council commitment. Others may be seated. As a council, we will act in the best interests of the Brimbank community and consider the immediate and long-term impacts of our decisions. We will make these decisions fairly and without bias. We will uphold all of our obligations under the laws of Victoria and Council's local laws and will act in accordance with our Code of Conduct. Councillors, please be seated. Are there any apologies this evening? Are there any declarations of conflicts of interest? An extraordinary vacancy arose for the Harvest Award following former Councillor Trung-Lu's election to State Parliament. Following the countback process on Monday the 23rd of January 2023, the Victorian Electoral Commission informed the CEO, Fiona Blair, on Tuesday the 24th of January that Councillor-elect Thomas O'Reilly had provided a signed declaration of eligibility in accordance with the VEC process. In accordance with Section 30 of the Local Government Act 2020, the councillor-elect must take and sign an affirmation of office before the Chief Executive Officer. The taking of the affirmation of office will be recorded in the minutes of the council meeting. Having taken and signed the affirmation of office, the councillor will also be invited to sign the declaration in the Councillor Code of Conduct that they will abide by the Councillor Code of Conduct and uphold the standards of conduct set out in the Councillor Code of Conduct. Councillor-elect Thomas O'Reilly, please come to your seat to take your affirmation of office. I now invite the Chief Executive Officer, Ms Fiona Blair, to stand and take the affirmation of office for Councillor-elect Thomas O'Reilly.
Councillor-elect Thomas O'Reilly, please stand and repeat after me. I, Thomas O'Reilly,
I, Thomas O'Reilly,
solemnly and sincerely declare and affirm that
solemnly and sincerely declare and affirm that
I will undertake the duties of the office of councillor
I will undertake the duties of the office of councillor
in the best interests of the people in the municipal community.
in the best interests of the people in the municipal community.
I will abide by the councillor code of conduct
I will abide by the councillor code of conduct
and uphold the standards of conduct set out in the councillor code of conduct.
and uphold the standards of conduct set out in the councillor code of conduct.
I will faithfully and impartially
I will faithfully and impartially
carry out the functions, powers, authorities and discretions
carry out the functions, powers, authorities and discretions
vested in me under the Local Government Act 2020 or any other act,
vested in me under the Local Government Act 2020 or any other act,
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
Please be seated.
Councillor Thomas O'Reilly, please sign the affirmation of office and the Councillor Code of Conduct Declaration. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming Councillor Thomas O'Reilly. I am now pleased to invite Councillor Thomas O'Reilly to address the meeting on his election and now formal swearing in to the office of Councillor of the City of Brimbank. Councillor Thomas O'Reilly, you may address the meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you all for attending this meeting for my swearing in as a Brimbank City Councillor. This has certainly been an unexpected opportunity that I have had the privilege of taking up. I would like to thank the community for giving me the chance to step up and be their voice, Council and the Victorian Electoral Commission for their guidance in accepting the role, and my parents and my brother Christopher for their encouragement and support who are in the audience today. I would also like to acknowledge all the people who have provided me with advice on being an effective local councillor. Harvest Awards' history of manufacturing and acceptance of people from different cultures is part of my own family's journey through Brimbank. My connection to Brimbank begins with my maternal grandparents who migrated from Malta to Australia in the 1950s and settled in Sunshine West. My mother Tess, a community advocate, has lived in Sunshine West her whole life. My father first came to Sunshine, travelling from country Victoria for employment in the 1970s. I come from a diverse, working class family and I am a proud, third generation, lifelong resident of Brimbank. I am proud to continue my family's legacy of giving back to the community. I have served on the Brimbank Youth Council for 2 terms, in 2020 and 2021, and graduated from the Brimbank Community Leadership Program last December. I have also been involved in digitally engaging with the community, as well as initiatives focused on crime prevention, languages education and mental health. As the now youngest councillor representing Brimbank this term, I want to reassure the community that I want to be here and I understand our local issues and the functions of local government. For my time in council, I would like to create further opportunities for authentic community engagement and provide my support for council advocacy priorities. With the upcoming Melbourne Airport rail link, our population is expected to increase significantly over the following decades, and we need additional amenities to support this growth, particularly in health, transport and education. I want to see a Brimbank that is more beautiful, safer and resourced, which values amenities, services, sustainable developments and more open spaces. I believe in a community-first council that takes into account our history, our heritage and the needs and perspectives of local voices in decision making. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you all for attending this meeting and your interest in tonight's event. I declare this meeting closed at 7:12 p.m. I instruct Channel 31 to stop live streaming this meeting. Thank you.